You've been eating salad wrong your whole life. In this video, I'm going to tell you about one of the biggest mistakes diabetics make, if not the biggest mistake, which is when it comes to salad. You'll understand what are the best salads and the worst salads and what you should avoid at this crucial point. To explain the best and worst salads, I want you to understand that there are certain things you're seeking and others you need to avoid. What do you look for in a salad? Vitamins, nutrients, minerals, good fats, a little bit of protein. You are not looking for protein per se, but a little protein would be good. And you're also looking for fiber. What are you trying to avoid? Bad fat, sugar, and I'm not talking about additive sugar, the sugar you will add. Normally you won't do that in a salad, but foods that are high in carbohydrate sugars, which will raise your blood sugar. You're avoiding excess calories because certain salad ingredients are ultra high in calories, which you'll also avoid. And you're also avoiding excess sodium. You'll understand this later because sodium raises blood pressure, and we already know that diabetes and high blood pressure go hand in hand because they share some risk factors. The biggest one is obesity, which is the case for both high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. So, you also need to avoid excess sodium. It's essential to understand these criteria so you can understand the list. Why is one at the bottom and another at the top? I'll start with the 12 best foods to use in salads, and then I'll tell you the 9 worst. Does worst mean you'll ban it completely and avoid it entirely? No, it means those foods that you'll be very careful with, right? Those foods that can harm you with a smaller dose. In other words, that's it. These videos talk about forbidden foods like never eat this, never eat that. They're sensationalist videos that try to scare you somehow. That's not the aim of this video, alright? But I only want to alert that there are foods that are bad for those who are diabetic. Let's start then with the list of the best ones. 12 in descending order. The 12th salad is leafy greens. I'm going to talk about dark green, light green leaves. So lettuce, arugula, and endive. Who likes endive? I like traditional lettuce a lot, but arugula too. There are some studies with dark green leaves that can help with diabetes. Why? They're rich in fiber, magnesium, and copper, which aids in this process. So you should include green or dark green leaves in your salad. It can be as much as you can when you can. The other very common salad that is also very good is the tomato. Tomatoes have antioxidants and multiple vitamins. Even there are studies showing that men who watch the videos, it can protect the prostate, has lycopene, so it's worth it for you to add tomatoes. It won't raise your blood sugar and will still provide what you need from the salad, as we agreed. Number 10 is green beans. Green beans are also low in carbs and can be part of a healthy salad for the diabetic. Number 9, coyote squash. You can't say that coyote has no flavor. Many people like chayote. I am one of them, so if you comment against coyote, I will be angry. I will block you on my channel. No, just kidding, guys. It's not compulsory to like, but it's really interesting if you are diabetic, you could include coyote squash in your diet. Number 8, also very good, is onion, so you can already see. You are getting an idea already what are the better ones. Lettuce, tomato, onion, green beans, and onion are also very beneficial and have many properties that can be beneficial for your health. I could make a video just about onions and their properties. I even had a teacher, my beloved teacher, he said that you should eat onion like an apple with a bite, but not to take it literally, alright? This is for you to understand that onions really have properties that are healthy. Number 7 is eggplant. You can eat as much eggplant as you want. There are many studies that have even shown the health benefits of fiber-rich eggplant, including a soluble fiber that can aid with cholesterol. Diabetics also need to watch their cholesterol. You can eat all the eggplant you like. It can be roasted. It can be raw. But what about eggplant powder? Eggplant juice as people make there? No, that's not right, okay? Eggplant capsule. I'm not talking about that. Don't misunderstand this video, okay? You can make a really nutritious salad if you add eggplant. It can be roasted. It really tastes good. You will be doing good for your health and also good for diabetes. It won't raise your blood sugar. You can eat as much eggplant as you want. Number 6, the cruciferous vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli. I love broccoli. I eat it almost every day. Giovanni, my son, also likes broccoli. Look at him. He's 1.5 years old and he's already eating broccoli. You should try it too, understand? Broccoli has many nutrients. There are many studies, research that classifies broccoli as one of the best foods in the world. It's worth adding broccoli to your salad. Oh, but I heard that broccoli damages the thyroid. That's a lie. You can be calm, all right? It's not going to harm your thyroid. That came about because there was a study done with rats. The rats only ate broccoli and cauliflower, and these rats developed goiter and hormonal changes. What is goiter? Big thyroid, but this didn't happen with humans. So it's a lie that broccoli damages the thyroid and cauliflower too. You can eat it raw if you want, all right? Even raw isn't bad. You can eat it very calm, very worry-free. Number 5, egg. Who likes putting egg in the salad? It's good because you're adding a little protein and it breaks up the taste of the salad. I like putting egg in the salad a lot. Have you ever done this? If you already have, write in the comments. Also share your salad ideas. What you like, what you think is healthy, write it and I'll respond. It's not that salad is good, no, but if you add these nutrients, you'll do well. Number 4, avocado or abacate, both are worth mentioning here. In some regions, it's very hard to find avocado. So, I'll mention abacate too. This here is very healthy, has good fats, just need to be careful because it can provide an excess of calories, but a little bit in the salad is also good. It's also very healthy for diabetics. I don't like to put avocado or abacate in the salad. I don't think it looks good. I don't think avocado goes well in the salad, but it's a matter of opinion. There are many people who love it. I've seen several recipes with avocado, and it really is healthy if you like it. Number 3, watercress is also very healthy. If you can add it, it'll also be good for your health. Number 2, cabbage is another option for diabetics who are taking care of their blood sugar levels. And number 1 is radishes. This is one of the best vegetables because it's low in sugar, has fiber, and won't raise your glucose levels. It also provides nutrients like vitamins and minerals. These are the 12 best ingredients to put in your salad. What you'll want to avoid are 9 things, so pay attention. I see this conversation a lot with diabetics. As an endocrinologist and diabetes specialist, I notice many people make these mistakes. And on top of that, they are making these mistakes thinking they are doing it right, which is worse. There are things you do that are wrong, and you realize, oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. I have to compensate with something else. But in this case, it's a detrimental error because you walk on, thinking you're right. One of the things falls under number 9, starting again in descending order. Number 9 is using too much olive oil because olive oil is high in calories. What's the appropriate amount? 7 to 10 milliliters of olive oil? So, a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half can do wonders for your health, including heart protection, will improve your cholesterol levels. But many people drench salads, they pour in a lot of olive oil. But I have witnessed this time and again, they think they are doing good. Oh no, I'm benefiting my heart here. And there lies the harm, a salad swimming in olive oil. Placing don't add several drizzles of olive oil, because after a certain dosage, you don't get any more heart benefits. And you're just accumulating calories because it's really caloric. They're good fats, but they're still fats, right? They're caloric fats that are going to worsen that whole insulin resistance process because you're going to convert those fats into calories and it's going to increase your fat tissue, adipose tissue, that will hinder the action of insulin even more. Therefore, it's worth it to limit the amount of extra virgin olive oil. Just note that it's not about banning olive oil. I'm talking about limiting the dosage to 7 to 10 milliliters. You will benefit from not having the risks. Number 8 is adding cheeses. Who likes salad with Parmesan? It tastes better, I know. But you have to avoid adding cheeses. As you remember, I talked about this. You have to avoid bad fats, and Parmesan cheeses, for example, have fats. Avoid saturated cheeses when it's salad time, okay? I'm not totally forbidding it, but if you can avoid putting it in, you're doing good for your health, okay? This is not the time for you to add unhealthy fats, especially when it's supposed to be the healthiest time. See, 2 things that many people thought were healthy, it was worth your like, huh? I forgot about the like goal. I'll set it almost at the end of the video. So, the like goal is 10,000 likes. You have not clicked like yet? Do it. This helps the video to be shared. You saw this topic is really important. Many diabetics make mistakes at this point. Mistake number 7 is one of the worst salads, and it's the consumption of beets. Because beets have a higher amount of sugar, so you have to limit it. Okay, be careful with beets. But I've heard that beets have a precursor to nitric oxide that can improve blood pressure. Yes, but here I'm talking to diabetics. If you're diabetic, beets have a higher amount of sugars. You shouldn't be reaching for them at salad time. Not that later on, if you really want to eat beets, if you like them, you can eat them. Number 8, olive. Olives are high in sodium, which can also increase your blood pressure. You've seen that you have to control your salt and sodium levels. And the olive also has a lot of fat. But is it a good fat? Yes, olives have a good type of fat. Even extra virgin olive oil is made through the olive. But if you're taking care of the calorie issue that I mentioned, you have to limit the amount of olives. Well, it's no use just dropping a lot of olives in the salad. It gets even saltier there with the sodium, but it has more calories. So the olive, put an asterisk here. I really like olives, okay? But if you are diabetic, you have to be especially careful about the olives. Number 6, sauces. Caesar salad, for example, mustard and honey. Who doesn't like to add it to their salad? It's a habit of many people. But these sauces, especially if they're the ready-made sauces, especially if they're those spicy ones, then, I mean seriously, you've got to avoid them because they've got a lot of fat. They're super high in calories. You're making a salad, you put in mustard and honey, and then you put Caesar dressing. You're killing it. It's a bad meal for people with diabetes, also for people who are trying to lose weight, for people who have fat in their liver, for example. You need to avoid sauces. But what am I going to dress my salad with? You can use vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is an option. Balsamic vinegar. I like it a lot. I use balsamic vinegar. It has different spices and herbs in it as well. It's really up to you though. But these sauces, if they come in little packets, sachets, you need to avoid them too, okay? Because the fat content is really high, not to mention the condiments. You're taking a healthy diet and turning it into a diet full of condiments, high in sodium, bad fats, everything you should avoid, you're putting on your plate, okay? So be careful with the sauces. The 5th thing you're going to avoid is bread. Who doesn't love those crispy rolls in their salad? Many restaurants have these little rolls. You also have to cut them out. Well, now isn't the time for you to eat bread in your salad, even if it's in small amounts, okay? Why? Because your body will take these breads and turn them into sugar. Many are made of wheat or white flour, which will raise your blood sugar levels. So those crispy rolls, cut them out as well. It's not the time for you to eat bread. But is bread forbidden? Just like with other foods, I always say here, the key is moderation. You have to know when to eat things. Nothing prevents you from eating bread with protein, for example, if your blood sugar is controlled. But when it's time for salad, try to be as healthy as possible, okay? Because it's a matter of habit too. You've seen I've given you several options there. Every day I'm playing with these options and it always works out. So for you, it can work out too. Let's have a healthy diet starting with salad. Number 4 you will avoid is excess salt. Too much sodium, too much salt. Oh, but if it's Himalayan salt, you also have to avoid it. Pink Himalayan salt, they said it has iron, yes, but it also has sodium, okay? I'm not saying you have to avoid salt completely, but you do have to control the amount. I like to eat my salad without salt, but it's a matter of habit. I prefer to put salt in other foods. I'm not against salt because we need salt and sodium. But what is the dose of salt we use per day? 5 grams by the World Health Organization. 5 grams is a healthy dose of salt, or 2 grams of sodium. What is the consumption in the United States, for example? 11 grams of salt, more than double the amount recommended in Portugal. Also 11 grams in Brazil, 10 grams a little less, but also double the recommended intake, so you have to go easy on the salt. But what if it's sea salt? I take the sea salt, I blend it in a blender, and then it's good. No, it's not, because it's also going to have a lot of sodium combined. Since I talked about the salt issue, let's not bring up this story of salt without iodine, okay? Salt was fortified with iodine precisely because of the thyroid, okay? So salt in the right amount is good, excess is bad, contributes even increasing the risk of stroke, known as the CVA. The 3rd mistake when eating a salad is to add corn. but they told me that corn has fiber. Yes, it has fiber, but it also has carbohydrates. You remember that I said to avoid carbohydrates. The sugars when making a salad, and corn is well packed. It has a quite large amount of sugar, of carbohydrates, even with fiber. It's good to avoid when making a salad. You have to make it tasty and add corn on top of the salad, but avoid the same goes for peas. They have less carbohydrates, but also at salad time, you have to limit the quantity. And the number one that many people make is diced potato or sliced potatoes, because potatoes, as you know, are, if you already knew number one, and still many people do add potatoes and eat with the salad, because there are lots of carbohydrates that your body will digest, will turn into sugar, and will raise your blood sugar. Did you miss any salad? Write in the comments and I'll respond. This salad goes on the first or second list, and also say your region. And what salad is most common? I'm talking about Porto Alegre. The most frequent salad here is mayonnaise salad. Just kidding. Guys, that's a joke. The most frequent salad here is lettuce, tomato, and onion, which is one of my favorites. Write the state and city or country of the world where you belong. Also rate it from 0 to 10, because if it's 10, I will make more videos like this. Now I'll leave a suggestion for you to watch. You already know about salads. You should also know about fruits. Do you know which are the best and the worst fruits for diabetics? In this video, I explain about it. I'm sure you will like it. See you until next time.